3 weeks into the season, the Rams score their first touchdown and they take sole possession of first place in the NFC West. This is Sam Farmer, I'm Lindsey Thiry, Gary Klein, and Mike DiGiovanna. The Rams travel to Tampa Bay, beat the Buccaneers 37-32. Sam, it's a game that had a little bit of everything, almost a comeback, a big weather delay. But overall, what does this mean for the Rams as they move into first place?
Well, how different does the world look for the Rams now compared to when they were coming out of Santa Clara? Looked like a total disaster. They might have gone 0-16. Now to have back-to-back wins and a really impressive win on the road against a good team that's probably going to be knocking around in the wild card hunt.
Took a little bit for Todd Gurley to get involved this season, but he finished with 2 touchdowns. And what do you know, Case Keenum even found Brian Quick in the end zone.
This is an offense, a team that did not have a touchdown when they came across the country to play here at Tampa Bay. Case Keenum had a pick 6 work against him, but he had 2 touchdown passes. Gurley ran for 2. The Rams offense starting to show some life and giving that defense some support.
Mike, this is easily my favorite part of football. When it happens, it's a rarity, but when it comes, you got to be ready. The big man touchdown, scoop and score, big fumble, 77-yard return for the rumbling defensive lineman.
Yeah, the Rams defense saved the game at the end of the game last week against Seattle, and same thing this week. Tampa Bay's driving in for the go-ahead touchdown early in the fourth quarter. Robert Quick, tremendous play, blindside hit on the quarterback, fumble, and Westbrooks takes it to the house from 77 yards. And this guy's so exhausted after this touchdown and this heat, he couldn't even celebrate. But everybody on the Rams sideline was going nuts.
This game had a little bit of everything, including about an hour-long, 70-minute-long weather delay. Great for weather enthusiasts like myself, perhaps. But also interesting for the Rams is they had to sit inside the locker room, Gary, for 70 minutes and contemplate what to do on 3rd and 11, backed up far deep into their own territory.
They're listening to music. They're having a bite to eat. They're strategizing with coaches. They decided to come out because remember, that's happened at the 2-minute warning with the Rams with that third down play. They came out, tried to pass along the sideline. It didn't work. All of a sudden, now it's on the defense trying to stop Jameis Winston.
Yeah, I mean, the defense, the way they ended, what a punctuation mark. People were going crazy in the press box.
You were going crazy in the press box.
No. That's usually like a library, and it should be like a library, but people from Tampa were yelling, run it in, run it in. But, it's a huge moment for the team and for the Rams to end it this way and to beat a good team on the road. Pretty impressive.
They were yelling run it in because Jameis Winston appeared to have nothing but green pasture in front of him. But Mike, how big do you think it was for the Rams they were able to get that stop and end this game with a win?
Well, that green pasture was a little deceiving. The Rams had a line of defenders at the goal line, so it would have been tough to get in. I think Jameson on that play was just trying to maybe deke the defense. I think he was throwing to open up a little more room. But once again, Robert Quick, huge play. He doesn't give up. He's rushing the quarterback. Doesn't give up on a play, comes all the way back and tackles Winston at the 4-yard line on the game's last play. You can't ask for much more than that.
So the Rams are off to a 2-1 start for the first time in 10 seasons. It doesn't get much easier though, Gary. They'll head to Arizona. They'll face the Cardinals, who are 1-2, but the Rams right now have the momentum.
The Rams sitting on top of the NFC West.
Can you believe it? After that start. Yeah. I can't believe
and
it.
You got Russell Wilson with the knee. You got Arizona coming off a bad loss, an ugly loss. And San Francisco, I think that's a beatable team for the Rams, and the Rams will have them at home. So the Rams are sitting pretty 3 weeks into the season. I mean, it's so early, but
this might not be a 7-9 team.
I think we still need to see. After the first quarter of the season, you kind of know what you have. And so after next week, hey, if they come out of this and they're 3-1, that's pretty impressive.
So the Rams are 2-1 leaving Tampa Bay. They'll try to make it 3-1 next week against the Cardinals. As for us, we're just winning this entire season. Check out Monday's paper for all of our coverage from here in Tampa. And you can also check it out on latimes.com. With Sam, Gary, and Mike, I'm Lindsey.
We're undefeated.